On the front page of the Punch newspaper this morning, we can see here that the NYSC certificate scandal of the Minister of Arts, Culture and Creative Economy, Annatu Musawa. She said, "I didn't do anything wrong," says Minister Musawa. Let's see the story. The Minister of Art, Culture and Creative Economy, Annatu Musawa, on Sunday once again refused to explain the mystery surrounding a National Youth Service Corps certificate scandal, saying she won't be distracted by such discussion. The immediate past advisor to the President on Culture and Entertainment disclosed this when she was featured as a guest on Channels Television's Politics Today. The minister had been in the eye of the storm for failing to provide the Nigerian Senate with evidence that she participated in the mandatory NYSC scheme when she appeared for a screening after President Bola Tinubu sent her name for confirmation. A confirmation in 2023 subsequently led to a legal firework instituted by some aggrieved Nigerians who described her appointment without completing the mandatory service as an aberration. But the case was thrown out in April 2024 when the presiding judge, Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court in Abuja, held that the plaintiff lacked local standing, that is, legal right, to institute the suit. Reacting to the drama after 1 year in office, the lawyer insisted that she was not ready to deliberate the issue with anybody until an undisclosed period when she would be willing to come clean on what transpired. That is the conversation that we are diving into, and then very quickly we'll have the video of our interview on the Channels Television Politics Today, where she had made this declaration herself that she has no explanation to give. I'm actually paraphrasing that when the right time comes, she would be able to chest this conversation and let people know. According to her, she's saying that I have served more than you do, referring to the journalist inquiring from her as regards the scandal relating to our NYSC certificate. But then very quickly, let's quickly hear from her from the interview she had granted on Channels TV Politics Today.
Message that's going to come out.
So you're a minister, yet you're a talent in the ministry also. But interestingly, there are a lot of people who thought that you are a powerful woman, politically speaking. By the virtue of the controversy around you and your NYSC, you shouldn't be in cabinet. How did you find your way to becoming a minister without an NYSC certificate in the first place?
Well, you say that, but I don't know what you have heard. There's been so many different accounts of that particular situation. The fact that I'm sat here should tell you that really nothing I didn't do anything wrong. I have not come out to set the record straight as to really what happened. The social media has just run rife with different accounts. The matter has been adjudicated, and one day I will come out with my own account, and the fact that I'm sat here should tell you.
Summarize it for us tonight in one sentence.
Well, I can tell
because you owe Nigerians that explanation.
I think what I can tell you is I've probably done more NYSC than yourself. I've done at least 2 years of NYSC in my life, but like I said, one day I will come out to give a proper account of what happened.
Is this something that someone vilified you, or what exactly is the true picture of things?
Perhaps.
Because you owe Nigerians that much. You cannot run away or shy away from telling Nigerians, because you are holding that office in trust. But there are 200 million more people that are fit for that office. But you are one out of those that are being appointed. So you know Nigerians' explanation, Minister, don't you think?
I think what I owe Nigerians is to say that I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't break the law. I didn't do anything wrong. And NYSC I did, and I finished. I've got my NYSC. And
only that you concluded when you were in office.
Well, maybe not. That is not the proper account.
But your certificate reads that you finished just when you were in office.
Is that what it says?
That's what your certificate says, as much as we know.
Well, I don't know
the NYSC's position at the time.
I don't know about
that. Your date of conclusion coincides with when you were in office. And you are said to have attended or attended to NYSC procedures while in office. Is that legally? You're a lawyer, so you know the implication of that.
I can assure you that nothing was done to break law or to break regulations. That is what I can say to you. Absolutely nothing. Everything that I did was in accordance with the law. And that is the situation, that is the position. And like I said, one day I will come out with an account of my own account of what happened to set the record straight. But as of now, I think it is important for me to focus on giving Nigerians the deliverables. The fact that I'm sat here and the fact that this matter was adjudicated in court should give Nigerians the satisfaction that, you know, I do deserve to, as any other Nigerian.
All right, you have heard from the Minister of Art and Culture herself. According to her, the matter had been adjudicated. What that practically means is that the matter has been settled in court, and she does not, or should we say she does not, or does not have to. You understand? She doesn't have to give a direct response to words the journalist had quizzed her on. But one thing stood out for me here. We all know that if you are serving as a minister or whatsoever in position of authority in Nigeria, you must provide your NYSC certificate or your exemption letter. None of this was provided when this woman, when it was requested from her. At the same time, while she was in office, there's also a story that made rounds that this woman actually completed her NYSC while she was serving in office. But then if you listen to what she said she has done NYSC more than anybody could have thought. And it is raising a lot of questions. The first thing that came to my mind is, how many times do people do NYSC? You can see Culture Minister keeps mum as NYSC confirms she's a serving corps member while she's in office. This was just last year. And I want you to remember that this same minister was actually, it was reported that a particular government did not appoint her because she doesn't have the NYSC certificate. But when she came under the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, she was made a minister without providing the NYSC certificate. Do you see that? So I would borrow from Adams Oshiomhole when he said, when you enter APC, your sins are forgiven. That's the word. So here we have it, that a serving minister in Nigeria doesn't have an NYSC before she came into power. At the same time, she said she has done NYSC countless times, far beyond the journalists know. At the same time, this same minister was said to have completed her NYSC when she became a minister in Nigeria. This is quite confusing. A lot of Nigerians do not even know which of this conversation to believe. But then, because she's my gender, I'm going to tread carefully. Listen to what she said, that she's going to come out at the right time to give her own account of what has happened when she will be able to have this conversation. So apparently, my mother, Madam Anatu Musau, hope I'm getting the name. I don't want to mispronounce her name, please. She said that she's only ready for serving Nigerians now, that she's not ready to have this conversation. And it is also raising a lot of questions as regards accountability. The people you are serving are saying that, Ma, come and explain to us what you have done. Come and explain to us the controversies around your NYC. But you're telling them outrightly that now is not the time for me to have this conversation with you. When I am ready, I will have this conversation. And I want you all to take note. When I am ready can be anytime. Can be next week. It can be tomorrow, it can be next month, it can be next year. It can be whenever she's ready. So I hope Nigerians will have the perseverance to wait for the time that this woman is ready to have this conversation. On this note, this is all that we'll be able to take on the newspaper review segment right here at Prime Media TV. But before we leave the studio, we'd like that you follow us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook, we're Prime Media TV. On Instagram and TikTok, we're Prime Media Studios. On the website where you're currently watching us, we are enginespeak.com. You can do well to follow us on our YouTube channel at Prime Media TV. I am Ayo till I come your way again tomorrow on the Morning View. Do have a great day.